Hey, Eric, here, I'll wait for, oh, we got 9 people, okay. All right, I don't know what I did on the scheduled live there, but I didn't get something right on that. I ain't figured that out yet, but, hey, Mike, everything's going pretty good. So, walk down here at the corn, over here looking at the goats, Miss Dolly and Dixie. Go ahead and get that. They're out here playing around right now. Let's see if we can get this switched around. There we go. Got some beans and stuff planted. Looking at all those. I don't see nothing. Ain't dusted them yet. Well, yeah, we did. We did dust them one time, but yeah, Jeremy, they're having a good time up here. Little Miss Delilah, she's already been put up. We're keeping her inside right now because she's a little bit too little to be out there with them right now, or to stay out there by herself. But yeah, the Jimmy Red and the Hastings is coming along pretty well. Most of what fell over, I had some here. I don't know what happened here, but we had some here that fell over and everything kind of stood back up, but had some wind come through that night. But all right, see if I can get this thing switched around here. I'm not much on the lives, and like I say, I don't do them all the time, but anyway, yeah, I was gonna reveal it tonight, but I'm not going to tell what I'm doing. You'll see in the morning. I decided I'll wait a little bit, but I think you're going to enjoy it. I've been planning for a while, and but yeah, I'll have to let y'all know. But yeah, if y'all got any questions or anything, I need to do some of these more often to kind of talk with everybody. But yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, the garden is, it needs, well, this is not all of it, but I'll go ahead and get you around. That's just a little patch. We had some stuff, Mr. Curtis there had a few of those potted plants from the Got to Be, and we took home a couple of those. And the rest of the stuff's in the garden over there on the other side of the shop there, but yeah, they're out here enjoying. Yeah, I'm on, I guess I'll do, probably do a live in the morning, or go live in the morning, or maybe just post some pictures or video. But yeah, I figured I said, well, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow morning, and I probably should have took the live back down. But Raymond, I don't know yet. I'd love to go. Let's see, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'll let y'all know tomorrow what we're doing. But I don't know. I said I had a thing planned, and kind of got put on hold. But I'll Mountains of Colorado. Oh, you're chilling. All right. Yeah. Friend of mine went to one of our school administrators was from Colorado out there, and he come here to North Carolina to Raleigh to teach school, and he said, I don't know how you people breathe down here with this thick air and humidity like this. And I said, well, you just have to get used to it, but it ain't that bad. But y'all are definitely a little bit higher on the elevation than we are. But yeah, I hate to disappoint y'all, but yeah, I said, well, I'll wait and kind of spring the surprise tomorrow, and that'll make it a little bit nicer. Keep y'all waiting a little bit longer, but yeah. Yeah, you're right about the air quality there, chilling there. Yeah, y'all are definitely way higher than we are. We're about 375, I think, above sea level here. 350 or something like that above sea level, but so we're going to take some of them trees out over there and expand it, and then going up a little bit further with the garden. But yeah, if y'all got any questions, just ask. Whatever. Like I say, I need to do these more often and talk with everybody. Like I say, I wish I could say more, but I'm not going to give away anything right now. I'll have to. We'll do it tomorrow, I guess, in the morning. But yeah, yeah, you know me, Jeremy. I got to keep you in suspense. No, it's just poor planning on my part, but no, not really. I was sitting there going. I said, nah, I better wait and reveal it tomorrow. But John, I'm using right. Well, to plant this here, I use my coal planter, and I'll turn y'all around. I used the coal planter, and that was the first time I had used that one. Actually, I've had one before, but I think the sprocket on it was a little different. And like I say, I only had 2 of the 4-hole corn plates, and I didn't have my gearing, and I needed different plates in there, but it kind of spaced them out a little bit further than I wanted to. I would have liked it to have been a little bit thicker, but I noticed it didn't use corn as. Seemed like it took forever to plant what corn was in the hopper there. Oh, Miss Cindy, I don't know. Probably like the last one there. I like that one. It by far is the smoothest in the 140 there. It's probably about the smoothest driving, most tight 140 that I've sit on in a long time. It hardly has any play in the steering. You don't hear any transmission noise. It's just all around tight tractor. Obviously, it hasn't been. We'll carry some of these broken corn stalks here. Carry some over to the goats, but yeah, I like it the best. The other one with the top on it, that's the fastest one. But I get back to the planter question. I've got the 186 planter that I've used, and I used it 2 years ago, and it seemed to do the spacing in the holes. It seemed to do better, but I just hadn't got. I really didn't have time, and I kind of rushed the coal planter and didn't play with it enough to get my spacing and all right on it, and then change the sprockets out on it for the speed it up or slow it down. I should have worked on that a little bit more, but like usual, we're always running behind trying to get stuff done, beating the rain, and we've had quite a bit of rain here lately. Every time it's rained a half inch or an inch or more. Let's see. Mark Moore. Using the number 8. I think they were both 4-hole corn plates, and I had 2 of them. I had the left and right going, and I had other corn plates, but I couldn't find them, and I got a whole pile of them, and most all of them are, you have the left hand and you have a right hand on the coal planter. Now the international planter, I don't know the number on it. I have to go back and look at it, but it seemed to do. The only thing I don't like about they don't have on that planter is the plate there on the bottom, the depth, to set the depth on it. I didn't have it, and you kind of got to watch it when you plant with it. But anyway, it did great 2 years ago. I probably should have used that, but John, let's see. Yeah, I've done a lot of the replants. There were some areas over there that where it had missed. And in the other garden, we hand planted it, some of the areas or some of the places that we didn't see anything coming up. And as soon as it started emerging, we went ahead and empty spaces, went ahead and filled them back in. But I need to play with it some more, and I wish I had a book or a chart on setting the spacing on it. And I know you can change those gears down here and get the sprockets and make it run a little bit faster. And like I said, I hadn't played with it enough to, or that particular coal planter. Like I said, I had a good one and ended up selling it when I got that 186 planter, and I wish I hadn't have sold it. And then I found this one, and I've got to do some. I've got 3 other ones, and I'm gonna take all 3 and make a really nice one, because each one of them has a part on it that is better than the other. So I'm gonna try to make a decent planter on it. Yeah, thanks, John. I've been doing it since 2007, 8, somewhere right in there. Kind of started out filming a bunch of different events that we went to with our IH chapter, and then kind of put some of those on there, and things picked up a little bit, and so I got a decent camera, better camera than what I had. I think it was an old, I don't even know what that thing was, old Panasonic or something. And then we kind of went and started going to more shows and more events and plow days, and then got hooked up with Red Bibs Bill, and then things really took off, and here lately it's taken off as well. Yeah, about 12 years or so. Like I said, it really didn't do much in the beginning until about 3 or 4 years into it, and that's what I always try to tell people. You know, I kind of just let it run its course, and as things picked up and started talking to more people, and the channel just grew by, you know, adding more videos and that. But I always try to tell people, you know, I see a lot of people, they'll try to do too much or at one time and try to overdo things, and it's like you kind of got to just take it easy and get your niche and kind of go from there. Because I see people, you know, they'll try to do too many big things, and channels are starting out. You need to kind of take it easy and don't overdo it, I guess. But yeah, Bill, let's see, Tom A, yeah, Bill there, he had a surgery on his foot again, I think it was, or his shoulder, I think it was now. But yeah, I got to get back down there. We got to do the final video on the JXP 600 plow, kind of do like an exit video. But I've got a lot of questions that people had asked and wrote down to ask him, and he's kind of going to go over kind of what all he did and just how much he enjoyed doing it. He's by far better than I am. I couldn't have stuck with something like that complicated and put that much money in it. But yeah, it takes a special person to do something like that. So, but I just that's one. It's an interesting plow, because I mean, to take something like that and engineer the thing. I mean, he's re-engineered everything on it and just redesigned and put his own. He said he's went down there at night, you know, sat down there and drew something or look at it and thought about it all night, wake up in the middle of the night and write something down. And I don't know. Like I said, every time I would go down there, he said, well, I redid this. I woke up in the middle of the night, and he said, this is not going to work. And then trial and error, when we would go out in the field and test it, we would find out this is not going to work, or just like the hitch, the way he had the hitch. Those plows tend to, on the right side, if you're standing behind the plow, they tend to want to roll outward. just by the force being put on them. And he was trying to go a different way with the hitch, and he ended up staying with the, oh, I don't know, I forgot what kind of hitch it was now, but anyway, he stayed with what he had. He made it work. He had the weights on there, and it counteracted the force on there and kept the plow level, because when you would pick it up, it would want to roll. Also, when we would remember to take the transport pin out, it did a lot better. But we did that twice, and I know there's a few on here that probably remember seeing that, but that's the time we had so much trouble getting it out of the barn. It's got a transport position where the wheel locks and puts the plow more in line with the tractor, and then you take that pin out and rotate the tires just a little bit where to swing the plow out to the right side of the tractor if you're sitting in it. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right, Tom A. John, let's see. We used to bottom disc plow the seed by hand, garden about half the size of yours. Yeah, we really didn't plan on doing that, but I mainly did that to them. We're going to use it as, we're going to let it dry up there and use it for feed corn. They love it, and they're out there playing now. But yeah, we're going to, I've got some totes and things like that, and we're going to let that dry out and run it through to my corn sheller. I want to get that. I've got a McCormick Deering corn sheller. I got to get it sandblasted first sometime, and get where I can use it, take it to some shows or whatever. People love doing that. You put the corn in there and let the kids turn the wheel and shell the corn there. You don't see it. It's not like the Black Hawk corn shellers where you get you can see it as you're turning it. But this year it's still neat to watch. But yeah, we did some when they planted some in the field behind us back here. I went and got a couple handfuls and ran it through and fed that to them, to the goats there, and they love it. The feed's got some cracked corn in it, but you throw a little bit extra in and they love that. But I don't know if I have a favorite or not. Dixie, she's probably, and that's the one on the right there, Miss Dixie there, she's probably the tamest. We bottle fed her, so we had her from 3 or 4 days old, and we bottle fed her, and she's just like a dog. She'll follow you around. Now Dolly on the left here, they're sisters, by the way. She's a little more skittish. She was weaned from her mother, so she's still kind of jumpy when you move around or move too quick or something like that. Yeah, there was about 3 or 4 John there. I put a couple of them that blew over and broke. I took those out, and oh yeah, they definitely, as you can see, those limbs used to hang down a little bit further, and they will stand on their hind legs and grab as far as they can go. And they've cleaned everything out up here since we opened up the new portion here. I'm going to add over here in this section over here. It's about the same area as this right here, and we're going to open that up and let them. They'll have a field day over there because there's leaves everywhere, all kind of vines and everything. Yeah, Tom, I'm not much on the lives. Like I say, I don't do the lives all the time. I don't. I know a lot of people do it, and I just ain't never. I ain't got that much to talk about. Sit there. Some people. I know some people. You get on some of these lives and they're just talking. But my whole plans were to talk about what we were doing tomorrow. And I said, well, make it a little bit better. I'll surprise everybody in the morning. So let's see, the mower's outdoors. Oh, Mr. Cinnamon there. If the mower's there got the daddy of Dixie and Dolly here. And my father-in-law had them, and he used them. He went through a couple different, used him for, what, I don't know, 2 years or so. And then he's going to change out, and he's going to find another buck, and use him for 2 or 3 years, and then he'll change him out again. But yeah, that's these two here are the daughters of Mr. Cinnamon there at the Moores Outdoors. I was going to see, Gavin, if you got that Cub Cadet running yet. Yeah. Jeremy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sitting on here running my mouth now, but like I said, I probably need to do this a little more, and I need to set up something a little bit better than holding the phone in my hand. I know it's jumping all over the place, but they're over there. They're over there fighting now. But yeah, Jeremy, I need to do this a little bit more. Maybe we'll do next time we meet y'all at Cub Fest or something. We'll do one together, something like that. Tom, I'm not much of a. It took me a while to get on, even put myself on video here. If you'll watch the first couple videos, you won't see me until, I don't know, 10 or 15 videos in, and then hey, farmall51. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a phone holder, but here I don't. I'll just hold it right now. Like I say, I'll work on something a little bit later. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep y'all any longer. I think I've got supper cooking now up there now. But we'll all right. I promise y'all in the morning, about 9 o'clock or so. I had a live scheduled on here, and I don't know if I did something wrong, but I couldn't figure out how to. Like I say, I don't do lives all the time, and I just couldn't figure that part out. It was not wanting to cooperate. My phone was. So, but yeah, they're over here. She's I don't know if y'all know. There you go. Goats. They a lot of times you get them in a herd like that or several. There's a pecking order, and these two here, definitely Dixie there on the right, the 10 one, she's the number 1 and Dolly's number 2. But when we brought little Miss Delilah in, Dolly right away went to button her and making sure she knew that she was number 2, and she wasn't going to take her spot. Tom, we're out here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah. But anyway, I'll let y'all go, and like I say, I'll get on, and but I'll see if I can get something put together in the morning, and let y'all in. So, all right, we'll catch y'all later, and like I say, check out the last couple videos. I kind of did a video dump. I've got a bunch of video on the computer, and I'm trying to get everything done and put together. Like I say, I needed to go ahead and get my Got to Be NC Festival videos put together and done, but it takes so long. It usually takes, of course, if you edit videos, you know how long it takes to put anything together, and then try to do something where it looks decent. But anyway, we'll catch y'all later, and I don't know what else, but oh, they're mad now. They've been fed already, but don't let them lie to you. They've already been fed. I'll pretend they ain't, but anyway, all right, we'll catch y'all later. Be sure to check out in the morning. I'll try to have something in the morning for y'all. Maybe a live, I don't know, live stream, but we'll see. Anyway, all right, thanks for watching.